Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we are going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Hawk rejoined Cobra Kai during the events of Season 5, Part 2? If you guys haven't seen Part 1, I would recommend you go watch it before continuing this one. So in this timeline, Hawk would rejoin Cobra Kai in this timeline. Hawk would dye his mohawk red again, and the events of Season 5 would continue. Miguel and Dimitri would eventually find out that Hawk had rejoined Cobra Kai, and they wouldn't be happy. But Hawk would say that Cobra Kai was different. He would say that Terry Silver was different from Kreese, and how he wasn't being taught to be a bully. But Miguel and Dimitri wouldn't trust Hawk, and they would feel betrayed. Moon would be worried that Hawk was in Cobra Kai again, but Hawk would assure her that he wasn't gonna let Cobra Kai corrupt him again. Johnny and Daniel would find out that Hawk had joined Cobra Kai, so Daniel would want to warn Hawk about Terry Silver. He would say that Terry Silver would try to manipulate him, but Hawk wouldn't want to hear it. He would still think that Daniel and Johnny were replacing him with Robbie. Season 5 would carry on. Daniel and Johnny would still find out about the Saikai Taikai, and they would still want to enter, so they would still try to convince the judges to let them compete, and those events would carry on. Cobra Kai and Miao Yifeng would still train for the Saikai Taikai. Hawk and Tori would start to become friends again, and Hawk would start to become friends with Kenny, but Hawk still wouldn't like Kyler, and he would give him a hard time. Terry Silver would train Hawk one-on-one. He would teach him the Quicksilver method and even the Silver Bullet. And the night of the match, each dojo would still pick 2 fighters. Miao Yifeng would choose Sam, and Miguel would nominate Robbie, so Miao Yifeng would choose Robbie and Sam. And at Cobra Kai, Terry Silver would choose Hawk and Tori. Hawk and Robbie would have a rematch, and they would both use a combination of offense and defense. Since Hawk and Robbie were still enemies, Hawk would remember his no mercy mentality. The match would be very close, and they wouldn't score a point against one another, but since the referee was on Hawk's side, he would give Hawk a point, even though Robbie had blocked his attack. So Hawk would defeat Robbie. Cobra Kai would celebrate, but Tori would notice that Terry Silver had brought up the referee again, so she wouldn't want to fight. So Sam would still fight Devin in this timeline, and much like in the original timeline, Sam would defeat Devin. So Cobra Kai and Miao Yifeng would qualify for the Saikai Taikai. The season would still end the same way. Johnny, Mike, and Chosen would still confront Terry Silver at his house, and Miao Yifeng would still break into the Cobra Kai dojo, but Cobra Kai would still catch them. And much like in the original timeline, Mitch would betray Miao Yifeng, and he would join Cobra Kai again. Hawk wouldn't want to fight his former friends, so he would warn Miao Yifeng to stand down, but this is when Robbie would speak up, and he would say that Terry Silver had lied to all of them. Miguel would say that Robbie was right. Hawk would be mad, seeing that Miguel has sided with Robbie, so Hawk would strike first against Robbie. So the fight between Cobra Kai and Miao Yifeng would still happen in this timeline. The fight would stay the same. Hawk would also fight Dimitri, but he would be holding back. The season would still end the same way. Terry Silver would still be exposed, and Daniel and Terry Silver would still have the rematch, but Daniel would still defeat Terry Silver. And much like in the original timeline, the students would quit Cobra Kai. Terry Silver would still be arrested. Hawk would go apologize to the Miao Yifengs, and he would say that he was wrong about Terry Silver. He would say that he never should have trusted him, but Daniel would tell Hawk that he fell for the same thing in 1985, so the Miao Yifengs would forgive Hawk, and he would rejoin Miao Yifeng. And that is where I'm gonna end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Hawk rejoined Cobra Kai during the events of Season 5? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.